Hey buddy, come here. Come here. Hey. Guess not all junkyard dogs are mean, huh? What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. On today's episode, we're gonna be doing a junkyard tour of 3 different stops. First stop is a family-run business by the mother and son. Spoke with them on the phone. Seemed like it's a very nice family-run business. Very courteous on the phone. They said they had a few Honda Accords. We're gonna go check it out, see what they've got to offer. Second stop is a little bit further south. It's a little bit better organized. It's a very clean yard. I've been there in the past before. They do have a computerized inventory system, and they have a lot of gravel spread out on the lot, so you're not walking through mud per se. And stop number 3, that's local as well, and they've got a computerized inventory system. It is a lot more dirty, so basically we're gonna go ahead and give you some video coverage of these junkyard stops and what we found. What we're looking for is we're looking for a hood, a fender liner, a driver's side headlight, and weather stripping for both passenger and driver front doors. So let's go ahead and view those video clips. Hey buddy, you gonna follow me around? You gonna be looking for some car parts with me? All right guys, here at another junkyard local to my house. 120 acres from what the lady said. As you can see, cars are all along the driveway, not really organized too well, but prices seem pretty good. Figured I'd check it out. Anyhow, found an Acadia Green 92, 93 Accord Coupe. Looking to see if I can maybe grab the fender or maybe the hood. This car has been in a front end collision with the headlight assembly being glued together, so we're gonna have to pass and check out another car. Old school Supra. You just might not never know where you're gonna find this junkyard, but from what I'm seeing, the majority is 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, low 90s, random 2000 cars, but it's just not very well organized, but it's kind of cool to walk through these 126 acres. All right, found another Accord. Looks to be a 1990 through 91 coupe. So the headlight's not gonna work for my 93. This does have some period correct TriStar wheels, which is pretty cool. We will continue on and see what we got. This was one of my favorite cars growing up. Mitsubishi Starion or Chrysler Conquest TSI. These are kind of sought after nowadays, but it's a golden color. Unfortunately, it's seen the end of its life, giving life to people looking for projects. That's crazy. Right after speaking with the attendant guy, or the owner, he said there's a sky blue Accord, but this one is a 1990 through 1991. Unfortunately, the headlight is a little different than the 92, 93, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to pass on this one, but it's a little buried in trees and some brush and whatnot, but that's just the situation at hand with this salvage yard. This is strange. Got Acura 3.2 TL here with the 3.2 TL cradle transmission assembly just sitting right beside it. Transmission is still attached and obviously the engine's there. I don't know what someone warned off this thing, but it's a lot of work taking that subframe off. Got a 92 Honda Accord. Looks to be 1990-91 corner lights installed here, but Upon further investigation, got some shoddy screws going through the corner lamp, and also bent up radiator support right there. And we got some tie straps holding on the grill, so this car has definitely been in front of a collision. I'm not sure if this headlight's going to be salvageable, but I'm going to keep going and see what else we've got in the yard here. Alright, looks like we found a 1992 black Accord sedan. Luckily the front ends are all the same for wagon, coupe, and sedan, so I think this headlight looks pretty good. I did inspection, visual, and I don't think this car has ever been in front of a collision. Radiator support is very straight. I don't see any aftermarket screws, so we're going to go ahead and grab this headlight. All right, upon closer inspection of this headlight basket and headlight itself, looks like we have no cracks. All the hardware clip-ons are retaining, so I like to do that before I actually pull the headlight assembly off. The bumper only took me about 5 minutes to get off. Not bad, so it's basically held on with some 10 millimeters right there, 10 millimeter right there, and another one right there. Let's go ahead and get that off. Alright guys, I ended up getting the fender liner as well. That was easy. I just remembered that my fender liner has some cracks in it, so I took 2 minutes and pulled those clips off and got that. I went ahead and put the bumper underneath the car just to be courteous. I like to do that so things aren't just sloppy in the yard. These guys are nice enough to organize these cars in an orderly fashion, so I just return the favor, and plus someone else wants to grab that headlight. It's easy access. And that basically concludes our trip to this junkyard for the day. Alright guys, here at the junkyard again, southern part of town. About 7 CB7s in the yard here. Most of the front ends are chewed up, but found this 91 right here. Did find some good weather stripping on this door. Went ahead and spent about 10 minutes carefully taking all these clips out. So as you can see, no more weather stripping, and the thing is tucked in there pretty good. So, you know, when you put this thing back in your car, just gotta use caution. Basically, a lot of these weather strippings, you know, this little top lip right here will be ripped off over time, because, you know, rubber over time just likes to rip. And also, you know, my car came with a lot of chunks missing out of right here because there was some indentions right here in the chrome. So that leads me to believe that someone took some Slim Jims and tried to wedge their way in the car. So that's where the door lock's at. But that's my theory on that. So anyhow, 1991 Ford in the junkyard here, just trying to see what I can scavenge off this. I might actually grab the passenger door weather stripping, because I guess the top lip I was talking about, top lip is missing a little chunk. So, you know, for the price of these things at the junkyard, spending 10 more minutes, not bad idea. And here we go. Quiet Sunday afternoon at the junkyard. Alright guys, got the weather strip removed from the passenger side door. I did notice that this weather stripping has blue insert clips right here. However, the driver's side had yellowing, maybe clear pushing clips. So it leads me to believe that maybe one of these is aftermarket, because I don't think Honda would put mismatched clips on their car. So if any of you guys know what the reasoning behind that is, you know, feel free to comment down below. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but that's my theory. Also, got the passenger door removed. I forgot to explain that you have to get the mirror loose, because that side view mirror basically kind of pinches that weather stripping that's in place right there. And also the door stop pin, I didn't have a hammer with me, so I was able to, you know, try to jimmy it up with my ratchet. So I was able to get that pin out, because you gotta pull this forward in order to get the you know, weather stripping out, because that weather stripping is one big circle. Anyhow, so I got two weather strippings, passenger and driver side doors, which is what I needed, so that's good. Fortunately, this is a 5-speed car. It's such a shame that this is dead, so don't know the reasoning. Didn't have front end damage. I guess we got engine failure or something like that, but owner gave up on it, and so here we are in the junkyard. Can't save them all, unfortunately, so got the weather stripping and good to go. All right guys, gonna get some parts from this coupe front end, but apparently this thing has already been in front end wreck as it is, so very little to scavenge from this one. So we will just continue to look at our list here and go down the yard and see what other Accords we've got. Alrighty guys, looks like we found a red CB9 wagon, EX trim, but looks like they took the wheels off and put some Steelies on here. They got the sunroof in there and the upgraded cloth, so that leads me to believe this is an EX. Front end was someone already grabbed the stuff. Anyhow, I got some hardware. Weather stripping was bad on this one. Already found that on another Accord, so nothing really to scavenge here since it's different color interiors. All right guys, here at the junkyard, my friend Andrew grabbing this front bumper off this 2003 TL. His is all cracked up, so this looks like it's the best one in the junkyard. So we are in the process of removing all the clips and screws, so let's get to it. Here it is. Yes, sir. All right, gonna grab this butterfly assembly valve from the throttle cable as well. See a green CB9 Accord. And let's see what parts we've got to grab off this one. This is an LX, obviously, got the hubcaps. So we will see what parts we have to scavenge off this one. We grabbed the taillight because it looks like it's in pretty good shape. So it's all removed, and got the hardware for this, so we're gonna be on our way. Just got back from the salvage yard with my friend removing that TL front bumper, so I went ahead and grabbed this taillight from a Accord wagon. This one is in very good shape, as you can see. The opposite side in the yard was chipped, so I passed on that, but as you can see with the taillight that came with this car, all kinds of cracks in the plastic right here. So I figured I would just go ahead and replace it. Price was very cheap. Got to do the gaskets anyways on this taillight, as I think there's a leak going on in the trunk. So we'll go ahead and get that addressed as well with some neoprene rubber, I believe is what we use for that. All right guys, I'm down here in the basement. I've got a separate space allocated with a tarp on the floor for organizing all the miscellaneous parts, whether they're new or used, in one central space. That way I'm not jamming up the back hatch of the car, trying to find parts or keeping things unorganized. I think this is a great little system. Whether you're building a motorcycle, a car, or a boat, or whatever else you may be working on. But anyhow, regarding the junkyard visits, I think we were pretty successful. We were able to find a driver's side headlights, passenger side fender liner, and also the both weather strippings from the front doors. So we're not able to find a hood or fender that's in good shape, but we'll keep looking on that. Anyhow, speaking of safety on the junkyard visits, real important. Either some clear safety glasses or sunglasses, I believe, is important to have. And also, big shout out to my good friend Drew for supplying these high flex gloves. I use these things for everything from carpentry, yard work, and also junkyard visits or car work. So thank you again, Drew. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.